Hey team, Sensei Mark here. Going to review the roundhouse kick, going to review some variations and the mechanics, kind of break it down on how we teach a roundhouse kick. So a roundhouse kick looks like this, and it is a circular kick. It generates its power from me rotating and pivoting, and it comes around. Whereas a direct linear kick, like the front kick or a thrust kick or maybe even a side kick, goes straight. When we break this kick down, we are going to pivot slightly on the front foot as you chamber your leg, right? Your leg is sideways chambered. And as I snap my kick around, I will pivot more. So you'll notice my supporting foot pivots and turns almost all the way behind me, and I'm rotating my hip and my shoulder 180 degrees at least. So when I put all the moves together here, I fire. On the bag, it looks like this. I'm gonna kick with, on this one, the instep, the shoelace part of my foot. There's my roundhouse kick. Again, a lot of explosive turn, pivoting power. The other version of the roundhouse kick is where I can kick with the ball of my foot. Similar to when we kick with the front kick with the ball of the foot. So I can do the same thing with a roundhouse kick here. So the difference here is it centralizes and focuses the power in a smaller area. More damage, more power in that smaller area. The next roundhouse kick that I'm going to show is what we call a roundhouse sweep. These are designed to strike the leg, either the inside of the knee or the outside of the knee, to either buckle or disturb balance, or to inflict some damage on the person's leg. So same idea behind it. I just strike lower here. And of course you can generate a little more power on the lower kicks here. The next kick is what we call a cut kick. It is a roundhouse kick, but it cuts on a downward angle, and I'm going to actually step off slightly, and I'm going to kick on a downward angle, and I'm going to strike with more of my shin on this. This again is meant to go against to the lower leg. So here is the cut kick. A lot of explosive torquing and then power. And then the last version of the roundhouse kick, we actually call it a whip kick, is a roundhouse kick that kicks and whips through. In other words, you don't snap it back. This one, I will rotate all the way around, and again, I'll kick with the top or instep of my foot here, and then reset. So I'm pivoting on the ball of my foot, again, and then landing. And that's called a whip kick, where I whip it around. Okay, so there's some of your versions of the roundhouse kick.